Patrick Davey joins us. How are you?
Any better, and I couldn't take it.
And it's the end of the year.
Yahoo!
It's amazing. I know. So it's just you're getting off the year good, and then you're getting into the year good. You're already in a good mood. Nice. Couldn't get better than that. All right, so we're going to talk about something a little more serious. Ladder safety right now and falling from extreme heights. So why should we be concerned about falling from heights and ladders, especially at this time of the year too?
You know, and it's not extreme heights always. It can be 6 feet. But falling from elevations is an equal opportunity hazard, which means it happens to young and old, male and female, workers and non-workers.
Yep.
We have so many of them every day that fall off ladders, scaffolding, roofs. In fact, it's one of the most frequent and serious incident types that WorkSafeBC has.
Wow, are the falls. Well, we have a short video here of some ladder safety.
And lock the braces. When determining the height of the stepladder, remember that it must rise to within 3 to 4 feet of the point of work. The maximum height for a stepladder is 20 feet.
So what are some of the things that WorkSafeBC is doing to prevent some of the workers getting hurt from falling off of heights or ladders?
Well, we have over 200 prevention officers that are trained in fall protection. They're on work sites every day, working with employers through consultation, education, and enforcing regulations related to falls from heights, fall protection. That means they're writing orders, and sometimes it results in penalties.
Wow. So there's responsibilities from both sides then, from the workers and the employees?
Absolutely. Now, the employer's responsibilities, they should have a fall protection plan. That means they should have policies, written procedures. They have to ensure that workers are trained in fall protection, that they have good equipment, and number one, they have to ensure that when workers are required to wear fall protection, they are. No maybes.
Yeah, exactly. And the workers actually have to abide by all those rules. There should be penalties as well there in place?
That's the flip side. Workers have to know and understand and follow the company's policies and work procedures. If they're going to go out on a balcony or scaffolding and there's no guardrails, put it on.
Yeah.
Talk to your supervisor. If you're wearing fall protection harness, make sure it's not only on correctly, but it's anchored to something. And
it is mandatory. There's no ifs on some days, on some heights, and all that sort of stuff, right?
And you know, that's when the accidents happen. When people they get complacent. I'm just going to do this once, and they fall and have a serious accident.
Yeah. And then they should have been wearing it. Yeah, and then they think about it after the fact, right? And it's too late a lot of times after the fact.
There's serious accidents.
Yeah.
In fact, over the last 10 years, there's been over 12,000 serious accidents, workplace accidents resulting from falls from heights. In that same time period, 78 fatals.
Wow. That's crazy.
It is
and
crazy.
Unnecessary.
Yes,
yeah.
all of it.
We have another video here for working on roofs and stuff like that, especially during the holidays now. This is a good one to take a look at.
Thanks for the lift, man. I think that truck is hooped.
Derek! You okay? Yeah. Yeah. I'll get you some help.
Make the right choice.
Exactly. It's so easy. All he had to do was wear the harness, and so much more easier.
And
the outcome there.
It's that fast.
Yeah.
Put it on.
Well, exactly, especially on roofs and
anchor
stuff.
it. How many times have you seen people on a roof with a harness, but they're not tied off to anything?
Right, so that's completely not helpful.
No, that's not a good idea.
Well, and speaking of being on the roof right now too, a lot of people are going to be up there in the next couple days, couple weeks, taking down the Christmas lights and the Christmas decorations.
Yes.
So how can we stay safe while we're doing that?
Well, you can leave your Christmas lights up all year, like my neighbor.
And then the sun kind of just fades them, and every year you have a different shade. Yeah.
But falling from ladders is a huge issue. So first of all, you have to know how to use a ladder. But part of that too is looking at the quality of the ladder. If you've got, this is the uprights, the rails.
Right.
You've seen aluminum ones, the rails are bent,
Yeah.
they're split, if they're wrong, so you step on. If they're broken, missing, don't use it.
Any damage to the ladder at all, go get a new one.
If you're using a ladder, make sure you put it on level and firm ground. Using like an extension ladder, make sure it's secured, because what happens in the wintertime, it's wet, it's sliding, it slides out, people fall.
Yeah.
When you're putting your ladder up against a building, extension ladder, make sure you've got the right angle, 4 to 1.
Okay.
Every 4 feet up, 1 foot out. I guess an example would be if you had your feet at the bottom of the rails,
Right.
and you put your hands out like that, that's basically what you're going to get for an angle.
Okay, that's a good way to measure.
Now, the last thing too is make sure that the top of the rails are resting on something solid, doesn't slide up. And when you're working from a ladder, make sure you're substantially inside the rails. Too often people start leaning
Or hanging
outside,
out, yeah, and then it topples
unbalanced,
over.
and you tumble.
Right, exactly. So if we need more information to look up more stuff on heights and ladder safety and all that sort of stuff, what's the best way to get a hold of WorkSafeBC?
You know, the best place to go is WorkSafeBC.com.
Okay.
We have a ton of resources for not only workers, employers, supervisors, but also the public to develop a safety plan and slow down the falls from elevations. We have checklists, we have safety plans.
Yeah.
Toolbox talks, and
Yep.
we had videos on ladder
Yes,
use.
tons of videos. You
Yeah,
guys have
there's a
great videos. We just saw some of them today. So yeah, lots of great videos for people to look at.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah, exactly. And Happy New Year. Thanks so much for coming on.
And I hope we have a very safe 2016.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. We have more Midday coming up for you right after the break.